Question 14, Part A. Sketch the curve y equals 4 plus 3 sine 2x for x between 0 and 2 pi. Let's start with the base curve y equals sine x and then consider the effect that the values 4, 3 and 2 have on this base curve. Now the graph of y equals sine x is a sine curve with period 2 pi, minimum value is -1, maximum value is 1, and we have an idea of what that looks like if we were to graph it. Now let's consider what the 2 does. What that does is that it compresses the curve horizontally by a factor 2. So think of it as squashing the curve by a factor of 2. So rather than one full cycle occurring from 0 to 2 pi, you will get one full cycle of sine from 0 to pi instead. So the curve is compressed horizontally by a factor 2. In other words, it's dilated horizontally by a factor 1/2. Now let's consider what the 3 does here. This stretches the curve vertically by factor 3. In other words, it dilates the curve vertically by factor 3. So that's a stretch in the vertical direction. Lastly, the 4 here moves or translates the curve vertically up by 4 units. So putting that all together, we end up with a graph that looks something like this. So from 0 to 2 pi, notice that we get 2 full cycles rather than 1 cycle because the period has been halved. Also notice the line of center is 4. Notice that the maximum value is 7, the minimum value is 1, and the amplitude, which is the distance from the line of center to either the maximum or minimum value, is 3, either way of 4.